Welcome to the 29th episode of Gary's English Learning Center.
Welcome, everybody.
Yeah. And Gary, come on, Talefu?
Pardon?
Yeah.
Hit the tiger tonight?
No. Well, what about a tiger? If you don't know Cantonese, you understand the joke. It should be 今晚打老虎. Yeah. But what about the French? Do you hate the French?
No, I like French.
You like French?
I like French, yeah.
Yeah,
I studied French at school, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit rusty now, but...
Sure. So the topic we are going to talk about today is French English.
French English, yeah. French English, yeah. Because, Eddie, French actually consists about 30% of... Actually, English is 30% English, you know?
Yeah,
30% is French, of English, yeah.
The reason why it accounts for 30% of English was that the French conquered England in 11th century.
That's right. Well,
not exactly French, the Normans.
That's right, the Normans,
The Normans,
the Normans who were maybe sponsored by the French, but it goes a bit deeper than that and to do with Francis Bacon and everything like that as well, really. And actually manufacturing English from French and from German as well. Simple English is German, like house is Haus and cats is cats and rain is Regen, and so the simple English is German. You get to the higher level, like if you say it's difficult, as from the French is difficile. Or complicated is compliqué. So a lot. That's the way English is structured, really.
Yeah, going back to your the word you mentioned, cat. The French counterpart is it feline? Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, and a lot of things like that.
Yeah, so and French for house is maison, which is completely different.
So in a way, English is there are two parts in English.
Mm-hmm.
One is the simple part, which come from the Anglo-Saxon.
That's right. Yeah.
And the difficult ones, they all come from the Normans, which was the French.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
So you see that. That is why learning English is so difficult.
It's a composite.
And, it's
a composite language.
Composite language. And for the word difficult, you have a simple word hard. Yeah,
that's right.
It is always like that.
It is, the different levels of English.
Yeah.
But what I thought we'd deal with today is the parts of French that are still French but used in English and not changed into English kind of thing.
And one more point. If we can say that, does it mean that we can be more elegant and more sophisticated?
Definitely, yeah. Definitely.
That is why you have to learn.
Sophisticated.
Yeah. So, it is all French.
Yep.
The Eiffel Tower?
Yep.
And what about the violin?
The violin is not really, I don't know where it comes from. But here we have the restaurant and the baguette. And the beret.
Yeah.
And le vin.
Yeah.
The wine,
So for those who are not so sophisticated, we always say this is a bread.
Yeah.
And
but the long bread is the baguette. Yeah.
But actually it is a baguette. Yeah. And is this the chef?
The chef or the waiter, maybe.
Yeah. Sure.
And the French national flower, the iris. And the coq.
The coq.
Yeah, the coq. The baguettes again. And the accordion, That's the classic sound of French music, I think, really. Yeah. And the croissant. And the juicy salif.
Oh, I have no idea about this one.
By Philippe Starck.
What is this?
It's actually a juicer for lemons and a juicer, yeah.
Oh, I see. You put the orange or the lemon on the top of that and then you squeeze it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it is just a squeezer.
Yeah, it is, but it's in a French design.
Yeah.
And de cheveux, which is kind of the French mini, really. The French mini, and de cheveux means two horses.
I thought it was the Beatles.
Yeah, well, so the Germans had the Beetle.
Yeah.
The English had the mini.
Yeah.
And the French had the de cheveux.
De cheveux. Oh, yeah. I know.
2CV.
Yeah. Of course, we come to the French icons.
Yeah.
I only know this one, but not this one. So
this is Brigitte Bardot. Yeah.
Still alive.
Still alive, but not quite so pretty.
No, not anymore.
No, of course, that's time, And Jacques Tati.
That was difficult because he was one of the greatest comedians of the early 20th century. Yeah. When it was in the silent era.
Yeah, the French Charlie Chaplin, really.
Yeah. We have a Cantonese name for her.
Yeah.
Sexy Kitchen.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's very appropriate.
When it comes to the sports icon, then you have what's his name?
An older footballer, Salif Keita.
Never
he's
heard
also
of this one,
Salif
yeah.
Keita as well. He's a musician.
Yeah.
But they're both from Arabia, and he's also from Arabia as well, or Arabian descent anyway.
Yeah.
Zinedine Zidane. Yeah.
Zidane.
Yeah, Zidane.
Zidane.
Quite a great footballer, really.
Yeah. Okay.
And some parts of Paris.
Paris.
Paris. Yeah, Paris. Yeah.
And down and out in Paris and London.
You've got the Sacré-Cœur.
Yeah.
Montmartre, and of course the Tour Eiffel, Eiffel Tower, and the Metropole. Yeah. And down and out in Paris and London. I actually was so influenced by this.
This is a great book.
Yeah, I actually went to Paris for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And lived down and out. I lived down and out. I did a.
What do you mean? Did you sleep on the street?
I slept in the metro.
I
slept in the metro.
And
I earned my living by doing a little show in front of the Pompidou Centre with this Irish guy.
Yeah.
You know, had the hat out. You know, and so I really lived down and out.
You want to relive the scene in.
I probably did it more authentically than George Orwell because he was actually son of Lord Blair. You know.
Yeah.
So he was only pretending, but.
Yeah. What about this one?
Moulin Rouge.
Could you do a bit of detailed explanation about this one? I always heard about that.
Well, it's a nightclub, you know. It's maybe the most classic nightclub where they invented the can, the dance where they kick their legs up, you know, and quite a fruity you know, sexy dance kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And in the end we come to that as well.
Yes, it's all in Paris.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Some highlights of Paris, really.
So,
and it shows you before, this is 1812, this is the extent of France in 1812. So give an idea of the influence of French and the French language and France in the old days kind of thing. So you can see it's taken over part of Spain here.
Yeah.
And part of Italy.
Yeah.
And it's swallowed up Netherlands and Belgium as well.
Yeah.
So, and until we come to the next slide, we get...
Where was the Norman? Over there.
The Normans really came from
the north.
From north. Yeah, they were the Normans, the Northmen. You know, they came from Scandinavia and came through, and they say it was a very expensive operation, and they actually floated forts across the English Channel.
Okay.
You know, they spent more money on that than the Second World War in comparison. Apparently.
Yeah.
It was a highly organized
campaign.
Yeah, very highly organized. You know.
Yeah, and I see the shortest distance between England and France is over here.
Calais and
Calais,
the English, the Dover and Calais.
Oh yeah. Do you have the underground channel to the?
Now there is. Yeah, I mean, this was about 20, 30 years ago now. About 20 years ago.
Okay.
Now, I haven't been on it actually. I'd like to, but I have flown. In a light aeroplane, in a 4-seater aeroplane made of cloth and dope.
Yeah.
Back in the old days, you know.
Yeah.
And that was until. This, I haven't done the title anyway. The Napoleon and
Duke Wellington.
Duke of Wellington, the Battle of Waterloo.
Yeah. So
just those poor soldiers here, you know.
Yeah.
Forward he cried from the rear as the front ranks died. Pink Floyd.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Battle of Waterloo.
Yep, and there's all the positions, you know. It's maybe the last classic battle that was fought.
Where did you find it?
In 1850. Oh, on the internet, you know. Everyone's on the internet these days, you know. Sucked into the internet. Yeah. So after that, we resumed to what we see today, really, you know.
Yeah.
And you see, France is back to France, and we got Belgium, where we have Holland and Spain and Italy as we know it.
One more question. Where in Europe countries other than France speak French?
In Switzerland, they speak
a bit.
They speak French and German and Italian, being in the middle of the three.
Yeah.
And I suppose in Brussels it's
the Belgium.
In Belgium, they do as well.
Yeah. This comes to the...
And again, the influence of French. This is the French Empire, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and various, you know.
in the Green Park, they all have the French education.
They were all part of the French Empire at some time or other. Yeah.
One interesting thing was that when I was in Vietnam, and some of the Vietnamese speak very, very, very good French.
In Vietnam, yeah.
Yeah, in Vietnam.
Also in Cambodia.
In Cambodia.
When I went to Cambodia, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a nice old man, an old Cambodian man, and went to see the Angkor Wat, and he made a model of the Angkor Wat. He actually gave me a piece because we were like fellow sculptors, and he spoke French as well.
Yeah. They still have a lot of French custom in those colonies.
Yeah.
The coffee and the bread.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
yeah.
They follow it. Yeah, and you see quite. Oh, here we go. And I've done the. It's okay, but we've got the next one. And there's the red is the British Empire, and the blue is the French.
Oh yeah.
So they were the main empires really. Germany didn't have much really, or the other European countries really.
And I guess that is why it was once said that the British Empire was where the sun never sets.
That's right. Yeah. And when I went to school, the British possessions were in pink. It covered the. I was brought up on that.
But you see here, you use French.
Yeah.
Ocean Pacific.
Ocean Pacific.
Pacific.
Indien.
Yeah.
Yeah, and French really is everywhere, and as we said before, if you have a French name, you can charge more,
Yeah, and let me try to say a few words. Chanel,
yeah.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
I got it. So I got it wrong for such a long time. Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Dior,
yeah.
Montagu.
Yeah.
Lacoste.
Chandon.
Lancôme.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Mattel.
Yeah.
No.
Hennessy.
Biotherm. Now, this come to be a bit like occult symbols.
It looks like it, doesn't it? I mean,
well, actually, it is an interlocking sea, and there is you can find one very short clippings on YouTube about the history of Chanel, and where did she learn this symbol? It was from the school that was when she was she actually was an orphan, and she was being put into the orphanage, and it was where she learned this symbol from the nuns.
Oh right.
Yeah. It is some kind of occult symbol.
Okay, yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Really. Yeah.
A lot of you can find a lot of these symbols in many companies, in many corporations. Actually, it comes from the symbol called double Pisces.
Oh, double Pisces, right?
Yeah. Which means
we are in the age of Pisces, aren't we?
Yeah. Two fish.
Yeah. It's just like Starbucks.
Yeah.
Which represents the transition from the age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius.
Yeah.
We can maybe go into that another time.
Yeah. Also, it is all a brand from France.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's also Clinique.
So
Clinique, which is the makeup company.
So you see how much money we spend on them.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. So these...
let me try this one. Agent provocateur.
Close. We did this on the 18th show, remember, about Le Monde Coq du Barcle.
Yeah.
Agent provocateur. Yeah, that's right,
Yeah, you see.
We did that in the 18th show. Somebody who stirs things up to get a reaction.
Yeah. We have to learn this word very, constantly, because they actually are all around us.
Yeah, or fifth columnist, in other words.
Yeah,
somebody who pretends to be on your side, but who's not.
Yeah. A la mode.
A la mode, in fashion.
In fashion.
And I don't think the Americans have quite got the hang of it, really, because they think apple pie is in fashion. So,
Oh, I can't say this.
Après-ski.
Après-ski.
So it comes from the boots you wear for skiing, but actually in English it denotes having naughty parties after skiing, as you can see from the picture,
Yeah. So actually, all the words about being naughty, most of them come from.
Yeah, as we were discovering in this show, really,
Yeah.
Important things like love and war.
Yeah.
We use the French, if we want to be really.
Yeah. What about the next one?
Apropos.
Apropos.
On the subject of,
Yeah. But why don't we just stay on the subject of?
Yeah, well, we can, but I'd say we want to be bang,
Want to be pretentious.
Yeah, pretentious,
Yeah. Appropriate.
Appropriate, yeah, that's what it really means. Yeah. Apropos.
Apropos.
Yeah,
Okay.
appropriate.
I know this one, Art Deco.
Yep.
Yeah.
Art Deco, which came in sort of late 19th century. And then,
a kind of special style.
Yeah.
And Art Nouveau.
Art Nouveau, yeah.
Art Nouveau.
Art Nouveau, yeah.
Yeah. New art.
So actually, Art Nouveau came about 1880 or something, and then Art Deco was about 1910.
Yeah. And one thing that I didn't understand when I was studying English was that if we got this one, why should we use this one? So what's the point?
Just to be, pretentious or flashy is another way to say it.
Yeah.
Just to be flashy, to show you're educated.
Yeah.
Actually, And
so if you
I know our audience are educated, but
sure.
so they can show.
And I think in simple words, you just want to be you just want to show off.
Yeah.
Well,
Au contraire.
Au contraire.
Yeah.
On the contrary.
On the contrary, yeah.
Alfit.
Au fait.
Au fait.
Means you know about things. You're it says conversant and informed.
Knowledgeable.
Yeah, knowledgeable. Yeah. Au gratin.
Au gratin.
Yeah.
With ratings.
Yeah.
With cheese.
But with cheese. In English, it means with cheese. In French, it means with gratings, but in English, it's come to mean with cheese.
Sure.
Yeah.
You mean, which means that you got a certain kind of food and you put a
cheese on top,
dressing,
like a lasagna.
Okay.
Lasagna, the top covering would be cheese.
Can we say dressing?
Not really a covering, really.
A covering,
Yeah. A dressing is more like a salad dressing.
Yeah. Au naturel.
Au naturel.
Naturel.
Yeah.
So what has it
has two meanings. It can be something you cook, but you don't add any seasoning or any flavoring, right?
Yeah.
Or it can mean now as well in the nude with no clothes on.
No clothes on.
Yeah. As you can see.
Unseasoned.
Yeah.
Au pair.
Au pair. Yeah.
Au pair.
Which is like
babysitter.
Amar.
Babysitter.
Yeah. Amar. Or maid.
Yeah.
Live-in maid or something like that.
So if you hire a Filipino domestic helper, it is a mama. But you hire a French maid, then she will be called au pair.
Well, the most desirable thing was to have a Scandinavian maid in the old days, yeah. A blonde Scandinavian maid was or au pair was the...
Yeah. Oh, I understand why. If you want to train your children in French, then you hire an au pair.
Au pair, yeah.
Au pair.
That's right, yeah.
If you want to train them in Filipino English,
then
you... Well, that is not political correct. No. Bête noire. Black beast.
That's the thing that you're scared of, kind of thing, really, as you can see a child is scared of something.
Yeah. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but this is the thing, I mean... See, we actually say that to each other in English, We actually say bon appetit because saying have a good meal or something it doesn't sound quite right,
No.
So you say bon appetit.
Yeah. Bon vivant.
Bon vivant is somebody who lives well, but I think if you live too well, you drink too much. It's ironic, it's good liver.
Good liver.
But if you drink too much, you have a bad liver.
Bon voyage.
Yeah, I said that to a fellow colleague who was going on a trip. I said, bon voyage. I said, well, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Is it French? I said, yes. But bon voyage.
It is, very common in English. I consider it.
It is, yeah. That's what we're doing today, Eddie, yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Bric-a-brac.
Bric-a-brac, yeah.
Yeah, little ornaments.
Yeah, little ornaments. It's gonna.
We got a lot of this one here around. Okay.
Yeah, or lower level, cheaper antiques.
Yeah. Brunette.
Brunette is a small, dark-haired female, like something like
so it is a contrast with blonde.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So blonde.
I remember there is a title of an English short novel called "Gentlemen Prefer Blondes."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But the second part of the novel is, but gentlemen marry brunette.
And goes cafe, yeah.
Yeah, carte blanche.
Carte blanche. Means let you do whatever you like.
Yeah.
Whatever you like, yeah.
Cause Celebi.
Celebra, yeah.
Celebra.
A famous cause, like Raymond Wong,
Oh,
like Raymond Wong and the television,
celebrities.
Yeah. A famous cause that everybody would most people are behind, you know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And this one, we should do a more explanation about C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. There's actually a song called C'est la vie by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Was it?
Yeah, C'est la vie, say the old folks.
Yeah.
Just shows you.
When will you say that? When?
Well, when life is not so good.
Not
actually, yeah.
No.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
Oh, you know, nothing you can do really. Yeah, that's the way things are. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that is a very useful expression. Whenever you feel like you're not going.
Yeah, things are not going well. Yeah,
not going
that's right. Things are not going
C'est
well.
la vie. Yeah. Well, what about this one?
Cherchez la femme.
Cherchez la femme.
Literally means look for the woman, but it's from a detective story in the old days, and it really look for there's always a woman behind the problem. Yeah.
Oh, there's always a woman behind the problem.
Yeah.
But in Chinese, we have a quite different expression, and there's always a woman behind a great man.
Yeah. In English, we have that as well.
Yeah. So, women are all the cause of all problems. And all merits.
And joy. Yeah.
And joy. And chic.
Chic is stylish. Yeah.
Stylish, and I guess people should learn more about this because if you want to appear to be chic,
yeah.
then you know, and don't say stylish because that is not stylish.
Don't say chick either.
Yeah, chic.
But
this is not chic.
But these are chic chicks.
Yeah. Another problem is that always say Chanel, not Chanel.
That's right. Yeah.
Champagne, not champagne.
Yeah.
Chicago, not Chicago.
Yeah.
Because they all come from French.
That's right. Yeah.
Comme ci, comme ça.
Yeah, literally like this, like that. But if you ask me, comment allez-vous? How are you again? Comme ci, comme ça. It's not bad.
Yeah, but whenever I heard the French speaking, a lot of comme ci, comme ça.
Yeah, comme ci. Yeah, I mean it's okay.
It's okay.
Not too bad. Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Cordon bleu.
Cordon bleu.
Cordon
That's
bleu.
the master chef. That's the award given for this. So if you want to compliment somebody on their cooking, you know, you say, "Oh, you are a cordon bleu chef," you know. Yeah.
Which means very good.
Yeah.
Where can we find one in Hong Kong? Not actually.
Not easily. Yeah.
Not easily. So now I should learn this word. Coup de foudre.
Coup de foudre.
Wow.
See, in French, you don't usually pronounce the last letter, you know. Coup de foudre. Yeah.
Coup de foudre.
Foudre. Yeah.
Foudre. Bolt of lightning.
Bolt of lightning, literally, but love at first sight. Yeah. And see, the Indians know about French as well. The Indians know about French. There's a Bollywood film, Coup de foudre.
Coup de foudre. Oh.
The middle-class Indians, I suppose. Yeah.
Cordon sanitaire.
So it's to do with love, there we are, and war, you know, love and war. All's fair in love and war, as they say. Cordon sanitaire.
Cordon sanitaire.
Yeah.
Sanitary line buffer.
A buffer zone.
Buffer zone.
Yeah,
military
buffer zone, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't see this word quite often.
No.
Coup de
grace.
Coup de grace.
Yeah. It's a mercy blow, yeah.
Death blow, final blow.
Yeah. If somebody's been executed, they haven't quite been killed, and they kill them off, you know.
Well, so it is the executioner try to minimize the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. To let you die mercifully.
But he could have minimized the pain by not killing you in the first place, really. Shooting you in the first place, really.
Shouldn't do it in the first place. Coup de main.
Coup de main.
Coup de main.
Coup de main, yeah.
Coup de main.
Surprise attack.
Surprise attack.
Mm-hmm.
Coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat.
Yeah.
And so these, you know, are actually used if you're writing, you know, if you're actually writing something about politics.
Yeah. It's very useful.
People will use this term, definitely use this term, coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat.
Yeah.
Coup de maître. Coup de maître.
Maître is the master.
Master stroke.
So
Master stroke.
I think it's the master. Look at that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable kung fu.
Yeah. How should I say that? Should we say 絕招 in Cantonese?
Jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
No, not jiu-jitsu. 絕招.
Jiu-jitsu.
No, the stroke that will surely kill people.
Oh, they've gone by LG. I won't see
Creme
brulee.
Brulee.
This is quite a popular dessert now, really. You know.
Yeah. Actually, you can find it in Hong Kong.
Yeah, that's right. It's quite popular now, and there the caramel, which is the burnt sugar, really, you know, which is the cooked sugar, is on the top, and then it's burnt again.
Yeah.
And this is the older one, really. The older version is creme caramel, where you make it with the caramel on the bottom, and you make the custard, and then you turn it over. So two different things. Delicious.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there's actually another one. I guess people should learn about creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme, yeah. I think wow, you are amazing. Yeah. Gamsung cake.
Best of the best.
Yep.
And this one is also very useful.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Cri de coeur.
Yeah.
Cry from the heart.
Yeah. And they say that you can't be a good artist unless you're expressing, you know, the sadness in your soul, you know, that kind of thing.
Is this a Van Gogh?
It's meant to be a pastiche or a kind of Van Gogh, you know.
Yeah. Cul-de-sac.
Cul-de-sac, yeah.
Cul-de-sac.
The cul-de-sac is like, as you can see, it's
dead
a road, dead end road.
Dead end. Yeah.
Dead end road.
Debonair.
Debonair, yeah.
Yeah.
Sophisticated.
Nice looking.
Yeah, George Clooney.
George Clooney,
yeah. And there's a magazine, again, in India, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, again, an Indian magazine.
I thought it was a French magazine.
No, it's an Indian magazine.
Indian magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Debutante.
Yeah.
Beginner.
So really, it was for the for the Freemason women, really, coming out and to be selected to be brides. But it's come generally to mean a beginner now. You know?
Yeah. Deja vu.
Yeah, already seen. Is that sort of? Do you get that feeling sometimes, Eddie, when you think I've been here before? I said that before.
Well, that's kind of a very amazing experience because I got this feeling in my whole life for just once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to a place, it seems that many years ago you were here.
Yeah.
But when I had that kind of experience, I was just about 14 or 15 years old.
Right.
You suddenly seem to have a feeling that you have been living for a very long time.
Yeah.
It was kind of strange.
Or as if you were destined to be there because you kind of remembered the future kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have scientific explanations for it, but you know,
really?
They do, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, only the French have this expression, and I don't think any other language have the same description.
See, if we said already seen, then it doesn't convey that meaning.
No, surely no. Not even in Cantonese. And the only way to say that is deja vu. Yeah. Other than that, it doesn't work.
Right.
Yeah.
De rigueur.
Means very strict or very
socially or culturally obligatory. Compulsory, really.
Compulsory.
Yeah. You know, like the people wearing the suits or the soldiers here.
Yeah.
Or even, you know, people conforming like that. I've seen people like that, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like in North Korea, you can only have your hair 2 centimeters long.
Really?
If you're a man, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the law.
That's the law?
Yeah, you go in prison if your hair is longer than 2 centimeters.
Oh, yeah.
Double entendre.
Oh, my gosh.
The double meaning. Maybe I explained this. This is a bit naughty, guys, but and girls, this is... So knobs and knockers. A knob is the door knob, or knocker door knocker. But a knob is the dick. Yeah. And knockers are the tits. So that's the double meaning there, you know. And here's a double entendre club is liquor. Now liquor is alcohol. Yeah. But liquor is like L-I-C-K-H-E-R. Lick.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Poker is a card game.
Yeah.
But poke.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So that's double entendre.
Right? My question is that would people in Britain complain about this?
No. No, there is that kind of part of British culture which is they had the Carry On films. Whenever you had the Carry On films, that's all they were. Yeah. They were just full of double entendres. Yeah.
Double entendre.
Yeah. The whole film, yeah.
I guess if in Hong Kong people will start complaining about
they would,
this.
Yeah. It's very prudish, really, isn't it?
Yeah, prudish.
And a bit hypocritical, really. Yeah.
I don't know, but prudish is a very good word.
Yeah.
Very good word. Yeah.
I think that,
Encore.
Yeah. I think we all know that, really.
Yeah. This is Bob Dylan.
Yeah. I went to see him a few years ago in Hong Kong. Did you? He was in Hong Kong a few years ago.
No. I was invited.
And you didn't go?
No.
I've seen him a few times. I saw him in England a couple of times as well.
Yeah. But what I heard was that never mind. It is not in our topic. Every time he did a concert, you should go there and see it, because it would be different.
Yeah.
Quite different from what he was saying. When he was singing in the studio or
that's right.
anything else.
Yeah.
Every time, it was different.
Yeah, but you have to see, it's Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
I mean, lyrically, it's amazing.
Yeah. Enfant
terrible.
Enfant terrible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then we go to the explanation. Yeah.
Embarrassing person within a group of artists and thinkers.
Especially, and I think one of the classics is Salvador Dali,
Yeah.
There's a little joke here, eating a bowl of cereal. He was a cereal artist, so he eats cereal.
Yeah. And what about this one? Jean Cocteau.
Jean Cocteau is a book, Les Enfants Terribles.
Yeah.
A book about it. Yeah.
On guard.
Yeah.
Wanting to be ready for an attack, to be prepared.
Yeah. So before when you attack, on guard.
Yeah. En masse.
Yeah.
In a group or all together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Entente cordiale.
Yep.
Cordial agreement, French agreements between countries.
If anybody shows 27, then they'll know what we're talking about.
And talking about Entente, do you remember this is the 100th anniversary of the First World War?
Is it really? That's but it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
At the beginning,
Yeah, and the reason why they fought such a horrible war in the 20th century was that there was a lot of Entente before that.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why when two countries get into war and all the others Entente members have to join in.
Well, I heard it was to bring about the League of Nations.
Yeah.
That's a deep topic, isn't it? We sidetracked this show.
This
entrepreneur.
Yeah,
I think Hong Kong is, or used to be anyway, a city of entrepreneurs.
Yeah. Esprit de corps.
Esprit de corps.
Esprit de corps.
Group spirit or team spirit.
Yeah.
Which I think can go too far.
Yeah.
That's why I chose the Star Wars clones.
Yeah. Do we actually have this coffee shop?
No. May the froth be with you. But
Fait accompli,
There's no good arguing about something I've already done it. So why argue about it?
Yeah. Faux pas, which means you don't do something.
You make a silly mistake, or you say something foolish.
Yeah. Do we have a lot of faux pas in our shows?
A few,
A few.
because this is ad lib, isn't it?
Yeah. Femme fatale, deadly woman.
Yeah.
Have you ever met one before?
You can say that again. Yeah. we won't go into that now, but
Folie à deux.
Folie à deux.
Craziness for two.
Read that.
Mental disorder which occurs simultaneously in two people with a close relationship or association.
Yeah. I think
Did that actually happen?
Well, that is love, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
If you've been in love, I think I have, and I think that's what happens. You just go crazy, yeah?
No, either one of them can go crazy, but not two at the same time.
I think if two go crazy at the same time, that really is love, Yeah.
Oh, really?
But if it's only one person, that's called unrequited love.
Yeah.
Unrequited, unreturned.
No. 單戀. Yeah. Force majeure.
Force majeure.
Majeure.
Yeah.
It is a term in insurance industry.
That's right, yeah. So
Yeah.
we stop here.
Sure. Yeah, great force, unexpected, uncontrollable event like a tornado or war that prevents a contract from being fulfilled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I guess we have to stop here.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Yeah, because it is already very long for one show.
It is. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so we shall be coming back to the French English next time.
We should. Yeah. And have a part 2 of the French English because it's quite detailed, really.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. So see you next time.
See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
梁錦祥工作室 喺呢一個網絡言論自由被打壓嘅年代，我哋依然堅持自我做好節目，堅拒自我審查，因為我哋相信內容有價，而你哋嘅支持就至關重要。請大家訂閱梁錦祥工作室 Patreon， 並立刻成為付費會員，守護自由言論。而我哋喺 YouTube 頻道上面嘅每一節節目，都要麻煩大家記得按讚、分享、留言同埋撳鐘仔啊！感謝大家一直支持梁錦祥工作室節目。